Wow. I just did the first mission of the Renegades, or I guess the intro prologue. I don't know what's the wording, but I have no idea what the lore is, and I'm not a big Star Wars fan. But man, what's that? A cut scene between Oron and that shady looking dude. Welcome back, guys. Sleepy Pizza here, and I'm here to talk about Destiny. Yes, Destiny 2, guys, and Destiny as a franchise, Bungie. If you guys not aware, I don't know how you're not aware, but it's everywhere in the news, or at least in my TikTok feed and stuff, YouTube feed and all that. But Destiny's last update is June 9th, guys. Yes, it is June 9th. And no, that doesn't mean the game is done. Well, a lot of people is feeling like that right now. The game is shutting down. No. Bungie just said the game Destiny as an IP is just they're not continuing no content no more. June 9th of 2026 will be the last update of Destiny 2. Meaning no more content, no more sandbox changes, no more nothing. It's gonna be the way it is. And if you guys want to look it up, you guys can. But I just kinda want to come on here and give my personal thoughts, my personal feelings, my personal everything, you know what I'm saying? Cause I grew up on Destiny, guys. I played this game during the dark below of Destiny 1. I think I was like 13 years old, 14 years old at the time when I was playing on the PS4. And it was by far like great, dude. And all the way to now, which I'm 25 now, I've been playing every every single day. Now, obviously, not all expansions were great in the Destiny history, excuse me, in the history logs and stuff, but you know, it's been fun. You know what I mean? Like I just came back from the last time I played was the last shape or the final shape. My bad, the final shape. And then I played a little bit of Edge of Fate, but we all know how much that was like. Yeah, man, Edge of Fate, man, and damn, like I have so many duplicates of stuff, old stuff that doesn't even matter. Wow, it's just it's really sad, bro. Like I really feel some type of way. The game that I used to sunk in hundreds of hours in, play raids with friends, content with friends, PvP. Oh my god, don't even get me started on PvP. But I don't even want to start ranting because PvP has been dead for years, and Bungie has. Well, now they're never gonna fix it, but I've always hoped that like in one update they'll fix PvP. But sadly, that's just it's not coming to be, and that's okay, guys. That's okay. I think a lot of people are hurt, mad, and that's right. You're right. It's your right to feel how you feel. But I think it's time to consider, like, damn, all the years we have put our time, our faith, and and our love. We could say we love this game, and Bungie. We could say it was time well worth. You feel me? And I know some people be like, hell no. How could they do this to us? Yada yada. Like I feel you, bro. Like I feel you, bro. But at the same time, did we think Destiny would continue on forever? At least Destiny 2? No. I think at some point we all believed that Destiny was gonna eventually stop, We just never knew when, you know? I think we kinda knew that Destiny 2 would stop after the final shape, at least for me as a player, because like I said, I've played every expansion, guys. I played D1, Dark Below. I played all the way till Destiny 2 Final Shape. I bought every expansion. And yes, even though some expansions were not as good as others, Warmind, Curse of Osiris, Lightfall, you know what I mean? Rise of Iron back at D1, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could still say we had made great memories. We suffered through it in order for greatness to happen, which, Forsaken, the Witch Queen, the Tanking King, all these great expansions that made Destiny Destiny and made memories that we'll forever have in our gaming careers. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to come back and just appreciate, one last hurrah, And I'll be honest, like I said, I'm not big into Star Wars. and I stopped playing after Edge of Faith because I did not like the portal, guys. I think the portal's to this day is part of the worst Destiny decision like ever. Like the worst fucking system that Bungie has ever made for Destiny. And they made a lot of systems for this that I did not like or agree with. But by far the portal as it is, at least for what I remember, when I was playing when it first came out, it was boring, bro. It was terrible. And I really was really disappointed and really like shocked that they allowed, well, to be honest, I was shocked that they didn't continue any content. I thought at most they would do like updates, sandbox changes, no like big major things, just like seasonal shit. Now, obviously, we'll probably get. I thought we would get an expansion, but not so soon after the final shake. I feel like the final shake happened and then Edge of Faith happened. You know what I mean? And I know people say like final shake was like 2024 or 2025. I don't really remember. I mean, I could look it up right now, but it was a while ago. You know what I'm saying? And well, I say a while ago, but like it just happened, and then Edge of Fate just came out, and I was just like, whoa, 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 like what are we doing? Like what are we doing? And I'm not those player, the Destiny community wanting to D3. Like I want Destiny as a franchise to just continue, whether it's D1, D2, D3, or D whatever fucking 100. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want Destiny to just continue living on and just getting better and better and better. That's my whole goal. You know what I'm saying? That Destiny will continue to live on as it is right now, as Destiny 2 as it continue to just live on, or maybe D3 would make that happen, and we don't know. But the truth is that we don't know now. Sony has pulled the plug on funding on Bungie, and Bungie is now focusing their most of the resources into Marathon. Which again, I didn't play Marathon, guys. And I'm not gonna sit on the train like, oh, how could you guys let this game die out and go for Marathon? And like, I'm not that guy, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be real quick, all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to do this right here, bro. Like, this is Marathon is not what killed Destiny. I think what killed Destiny was the lack of manpower, the community, and just I mean, there's so many things. I'm not like well versed or well depth into things and stuff. So maybe I should be talking things if I don't know about things. But I do know one thing that I love Destiny. I fucking love this game, guys. And although I never posted anything about it or I never really talked about it, I love this game. I have about I think 700 hours in this game on Steam alone. I'm not talking about D1 or PS4 days. Like, and to you guys, that might not seem a lot. I have 10K, 12K, 20K. That's cool, bro. That's awesome for you. But I'm talking about like me as a person who has a life. I'm 25 years old. I got a job. I got responsibilities. Like, I got things to do and stuff. That's a lot of hours to give in a video game. But I don't regret giving those hours, even though some of those, again, like sometimes some updates. God, man, we. There were tough times, man. There were real tough times, real. You know what I'm saying? But we've always made it through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to go through bad shit in order to see good shit. You know what I mean? We saw some badass things, bro. And we also saw some shitty ass like things with Bungie. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, my love for Destiny was never like in question. I might not love it all the time. And again, when you don't love something, you should probably like stop doing it then. Because if you force yourself trying to enjoy it, you're just gonna hate it more. And that's why I took on that. I decided to take breaks when I wasn't enjoying the game. I came back whenever there was a big update or something new or exciting to come back for, and I play the shit out of it. Like I said, the expansions, Edge of Fate, I played like 2 weeks of it, guys. 2 weeks of it, and I hate everything. I hate everything because it was just like I don't know. It was a big slap in the fucking face to me. Because nobody wanted that. I don't think anybody in the community wanted that system, the portal, and the way it was set up of how to progress, doing one damn activity for like 10 plus hours. Like, nobody wanted that. I think nobody is. And to all the people who cope like tier 5 weapons, bro, like, let's be honest. I think I saw someone, I think Astacross said this shit. It's like, you don't know the difference between a tier 3, 5, and a tier 5. They're basically the same thing. They have the same perks. they're enhanced the same way. The only thing that's different that you have different selections. Like like am I going to grind Caldera for 25 hours just to have different selection of perks? Like, come on, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like when I played it. I don't know how it is now. Again, I just came back. This is my first day back since whenever Edge of Faith came out, which was like what 2025, early last year, a midsummer or something like that. Again, I don't remember the dates, but I could just tell you like it's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. And I'm coming back because again, June 9th will be the last update. And I kinda want to catch up a little bit on any gear or missions. So like when the new content drop, I just play the shit out of it. I just play the shit out of it and enjoy the last hoorah. You know what I'm saying, guys? And I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to get my thoughts and how I feel about it. Disappointed, a little upset. I'm not angry though. Like I'm not like some of these I feel like I see on Twitter and Reddit and all these, YouTube comments saying like, "Oh my god, it's like the end. How could Bungie do this?" Like, no, bro, like it's just the natural way things are, bro. And I mean, it's unfortunate, truthfully, like it's going this way because I do think Sony's making a mistake in pulling the plug and like defunding Bungie and Bungie not like I don't know if they're fighting for it. Maybe they did, I think I saw like a video talking about how like Bungie did not know about this till like literally the week they said like, oh yeah, which that's fucking sucks. How can they fight for something if they didn't know about it till last minute? And how they even pitch during the final shape before final shape was released, how they pitched the idea like let's make a D3 now because this the final shape we finally beat the darkness, the witness, all this shit, the end of the story of the saga, we could start working on a new saga, you know what I mean? And they denied it. So again, I don't want to sound bitter, I don't want to sound hateful because at the end of the day, like this video is meant to say like how much I love this game and how much it has changed me. Like I'm not gonna say like changed me as a person, but it has made me like realize like, oh my god, like there are people out there who love this game equally or more as me. You know what I'm saying? I met some incredible people here on this game in this community, this Destiny community, friends, online friends, hell, even creators. I'm gonna shout Dado Does Destiny, Acid Cross, M Tash, N Cooch, Mr. Fruit, you know, Fallout plays. There's so many creators that came out of this. Frostbolt, you know what I'm saying? Like I could name them. I could name at least like 10. You know what I'm saying? That I've watched consistently and Destiny, and maybe all not all the time, but I watched them, and it's always been. They will always give me a reason to come back to see how the game is and try it out for myself. You know what I'm saying? And to see that this is goodbye, kind of. I don't want to say one could goodbye because I don't think Bungie is gonna just let this shit die, and maybe they will be. I'm hopium, copium, whatever you want to call it, but I want to believe that Desi will make a comeback. It's just I think right now times are rough. The gaming industry is just not what it was like 10 years ago, which I think people misunderstand. I think people don't realize like how much gaming has changed the gaming culture and how competitive it really is and how like expensive it can really be to try even make a game. You know what I'm saying? At least competitively or marketing wise. You know what I'm saying? And I understand Sony needs to make the money, but I think Sony is making a mistake. I think Bungie is also making a mistake. And but in the way, that's just how I feel. That's my opinions. I don't know the numbers. I don't know what's going on in the back rooms. No one does, and you never will, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I think this is a call out for all my guardians. You feel me? Hunters, warlocks, titans, all my new players, returning players, veteran players, and the elite players who never stop playing this shit. I'm calling all y'all out and say let's group up for one last hoorah. You feel me? On June 9th. And if you only play for one day or just want to log in for like one day or play for a week or whatever, do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's show Bungie how much we love them, how much we appreciate them, even though we might not always see eye to eye a lot of things they made. But let's show up, bro. Let's all show up and be like, you know what? We appreciate all the years that you have put into this game, the feedback, the content, the raids, all this awesome stuff, and we want to show appreciation. And let Sony know, like, hey, bruh, you're doing a mistake. You make a huge mistake, and not giving Bungie the funding for this, because this game has still potential, I think, to make generational money. So, which I think this game has made a generation already. You feel me? Some of us grew up on this game, are now grown adults, and I don't know, like it's just hard to say. You know, I'm like it's just so much emotions. And it's just sad to see it go, but I think Desi has made the standard of what a looter shooter is. Bungie has made the standard of what a looter shooter is, and they will speak about this game for generations. I imagine myself being 30, 40 years old, still playing games and still talking about, like, yeah, bro, this game is cool, but it was nothing like Destiny. You know, that's the type of effect I think Destiny as a franchise has made an impact in the gaming culture, you know? And that's awesome. You know, the fact that I got to live through that, that many people got to live through that, and it will be speak upon throughout many years. And I hope Bungie revises game. And if it when they do it, it'll be the biggest and the best it could be. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I want to share my thoughts. Let's all have fun. Let's play the game, guys. June 9th. You know, shit. Buy the expansions, guys. You might as well at this point. You know what I mean? Because that's it. That all the content is done. You know what I mean? Might as well do it. Let's enjoy everything. You know, if you never bought the Witch Queen, never bought, all these expansions, so it's time to do it. Or even never bought the Dungeon Keys, just do it, bro. Like, I know I haven't. I haven't bought all the Dungeon Keys. I know I haven't bought Renegades. I know I haven't bought like some things. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna spend every minute and everything I can while I can, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And when it's time to put it down, then it will be time to put it down. But anyways, thank you for listening to me. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope to see you out there in the galaxy as well, guys. See ya.